What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM4GM Season 3, Episode 83. Here today in WWE 2K24, MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well and having an awesome one. We are on the road to Payback currently, I believe. Yes, we are. No difference between Backlash and Payback, by the way. It's basically the same fucking pay-per-view. But anyway, we are on the road to Payback right now. We have a great show on tap. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley teaming up once again to take on two common enemies in Tiffany Stratton, who will battle Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Championship at Payback, and Cora Jade, who has been a thorn in the side of Rhea Ripley as of late. Roxanne Perez, who has also been in the thorn in the side of Rhea Ripley, who allowed Cora to beat Rhea last week on SmackDown, I believe, or a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, calls out Rhea Ripley tonight. We'll also hear from Solo Sikoa, official babyface turn. Roman Reigns calls him out after his defection from the Bloodline. As we further that feud, Seth Rollins and Shawn Michaels one-on-one once again. We watched their match last week here on SmackDown, the first ever one-on-one encounter between the two. Ended in a, it was a good match, but it ended a bit abruptly. So they're going to run it back here tonight. Shawn Michaels wanted a rematch. John Cena returns to SmackDown to get revenge on Shawn. And they might rekindle their rivalry for the pay-per-view. I'm still not quite sure what we're doing yet. But anyway, CM Punk and Dragon Lee team up to take on Finn Balor, who has had issues with Lee as of late, as well as CM Punk and Balor's partner, Bronson Reed. And then in the main event that we will be watching, it's going to be LA Knight defending the Intercontinental Championship against the former champ, the man he beat by countout at Backlash to win that title, Gunther. So, let's get right into it before checking the power card stuff. Like everyone I think we have for a while. So, I mean, we could technically, we could do some of this stuff anytime we want. Who fucked with this recently? Was that Paul Heyman? We could do this shit this week. You know what? Fuck him. I think it was, it might have been... Who's leading? Is it Raw right now? I don't even know. Where's that? I don't know. Maybe... I forgot who did it. Let's see. Journal, Commissioner Goal. I forgot who fucked this over. I would say let's just do it on Raw. I'm just throwing it out there. Select an opposing brand. All superstars on their roster lose 5 popularity. Well, I mean, we could wait till next week because I forgot who's in. I forgot who's in first. Oh no, it's Raw. It's clearly Raw. All right. Boom. Fuck Raw. All right. So that's that. All right. So we can get going here after fucking over Raw. St. Louis, Missouri tonight. Confirm booking. Let's go. Looking forward to that championship main event that I believe is for the belt. Did I make it a championship match? I'm not sure if I did. I guess we'll find out as we go along here. I'm pretty sure I put the championship on the line. I probably should have checked that. Because it doesn't say it's for the belt looking at it right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not. Anyway, let's simulate this match. Becky and Rhea. Tiffany and Cora. Becky and Rhea go over. All right, good match there. Solo Sikoa role change, goes babyface, all right. Seth and Shawn run it back. John Cena gets involved. Accidentally costing Rollins the win, though, by going after Shawn. He accidentally attacks Rollins and cost him the win. So since we don't have an obvious opponent for Rollins in the pay-per-view, I think it's going to be Rollins, Cena, and Shawn in a triple threat for the WWE title. And honestly, that sounds fucking amazing. Rhea and Roxanne, weak promo. Okay. Simulate this match. Punk and Dragon Lee versus Balor and Bronson. Balor and Bronson picking up the win. All right. Good win for the heels, who I would argue needed it more, especially Bronson. Ooh, rivalry grows between Solo and Roman. Good shit. All right. It is for the championship. All right, perfect. LA Knight and Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. I second guess myself because I feel like sometimes, I would say, I was going to say most of the time, but maybe sometimes, I make mistakes and I oversee shit, and I think in my mind I made it the championship match when in reality I didn't. And, that kind of fucks us over if so, but that was not the case here. I did indeed put the championship on the line. So as I mentioned, this was a rematch from Backlash. which is where LA Knight and Gunther started the show for the Intercontinental Championship. LA Knight won that match by countout, but per the rules of the game, championships can change hands on a countout, which is why we have a new Intercontinental Champion, a two-time champion in LA Knight, for the first time in 2 or 3 years here on SmackDown. Just about 2.5 years. Alright, let's skip through all this shit. Skip through this scene. Alright, here we go. Let's get to the meat of the match here. We had a fun match at the pay-per-view too, so I'm glad they're running it back here tonight. I'm sure we'll have a third match between the two at the pay-per-view. Ooh, Knight with a quick punch to Gunther. Got him head over the ropes. Quick punches, and he's got him in a headlock. Boom, another quick punch right to the face. Knight not wasting any time. He knows what it takes to be a defending champion. His previous reign as Intercontinental Champion a few years back, he won at WrestleMania, he lost at a WrestleMania. I'm not talking the same night either. He beat Dolph Ziggler, who is no longer in the company, for that Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 2002. Yeah, this crowd's solidly behind the fan favorite LA Knight, the megastar himself. But yeah, Knight won that championship back at WrestleMania 02. And for an entire year defended that championship tirelessly. And in a number of defenses as well. Against Wesley, against Sami Zayn, Ilya Dragunov, The Miz, among many others. What a slam from Knight! Beautifully executed. Knight firmly in control here. And he only lost that championship to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. Now, he did take part upon his return to SmackDown, and in 2005, he did take part in that tournament to crown a new champion after Batista walked off as the champ. Almost got counted out there to Gunther. Nice Russian leg sweep. But he lost in the first round of Mankind, who he took care of and defeated and banned from SmackDown after beating him in that casket match. He also knocked off AJ Styles at WrestleMania. So Knight has been riding high for a while now, also winning his recent matches on SmackDown. Beating Jimmy Uso a week or so ago. Winning his other match against MVP by disqualification on the SmackDown right after Backlash. LA Knight has yet to be beaten one-on-one in quite some time.
Oh my goodness! Ah, what a smash! That is just insulting.
Looking back in the SmackDown results, he beat Bronson Reed back in week 3. I don't know what episode that would have been, episode 78 here on the show. Oh, going for something. Gunther with a reversal into a DDT. Greatly done. Very well done there.
Stop you in your tracks.
Yeah, I think Knight has not been beaten since before Mania. He's beaten a litany of opponents. Oh, clotheslining him right into the back of the head. Gunther was an unstoppable force in his own right. Until LA Knight came along. Oh, a chop right to the chest from Gunther to Knight. Maybe Gunther looking to win by countout in his own right after LA Knight beat him by countout. Or does he want to win fair and square? It looks like he does. Throw Knight back in the ring. Knight doesn't really seemingly care how he wins, but with a clothesline and Gunther taking advantage. Knight knows he's got to take every opportunity to take the ring general off his feet. Bouncing his head off the mat like a basketball there. And he's got his neck, and he's broken. Breaking that neck with a great neck breaker right onto the mat. He's setting him up for something.
What are they going to do here?
He's got him. Great clothesline combination. Knight going to the top rope. He's got Gunther right where he wants him. Maybe going for that patented diving elbow, but Gunther moves right out of the way. A clubbing blow to the back of Knight. High risk, high reward. No reward because he missed. Gunther with the back elbow now, treating Knight exactly as he treated him, using his head as a basketball off the mat. Stomp to the back. Oh my God, what a splash from Gunther. Nice kick there. And he's choking Knight out. Looking to inflict more damage, but Knight quickly getting out of it before he's forced to submit. Nice Knight clothesline there.
He's taking this to the floor now.
Gunther's got Knight. Oh, right to the floor. And he's got him right into the ring. Throws him back into the ring. And LA Knight gets out of it. Great reversal. Saw Gunther coming. Kicked him off of him. Getting him back to his feet. And the kick. And the BFT out of nowhere. This could be it for Knight. The cover. 1, 2. Oh, Gunther kicks out at 2. Yeah. A great kick out at 2 there from Gunther. And Knight setting him up on the apron. What more is it going to take to put this man away? Oh my God, maybe taking him out on the ring apron, and he does! Oh my God! Gunther already back to his feet by way of Knight. He was giving him chops across the chest, looking to inflict damage any way he can. He knows being outside of the ring is Gunther's weakness. Throws him back into the ring just like that. And he's getting back in, but not before going to the top rope. Maybe now looking to hit that diving elbow, but again, missing and coming up short. He has yet to hit that diving elbow on Gunther. Gunther dominating the champ now.
That is just insulting.
And he's got him, but Knight getting back to his feet, raking the eyes.
Seen a few shots delivered up in that region.
Gunther, oh, great uppercut to the back of the head.
Gunther is still doling out damage.
He is just taking his time scouting. Knight in the big boot right across the face. My God. That was destruction at its finest. Just stomping at the midsection of Knight, who's already back to his feet. Knight finding that inner fight within him that he needs to win this match and retain that title. Back first, right on the apron. Again to Gunther. Knight gets him back into the ring. He's got to take advantage while he can. Oh, goes for something, but he misses. Gunther. Oh, God, twisting Knight's neck. And he sets him up for the side slam, and he connects. Knight might be down and out. 1, 2. Oh, and Knight kicks out at 2. An exchange of finishers, not enough to put either man away yet in this contest. Knight rolls out of the way, and another clothesline at Gunther. And the cover, this could be it. The quick clothesline, 2. Gunther kicks out at 2. And a kick to the back, a knee to the back of Gunther. He has not hit that signature power bomb that Gunther is known for, that he won that championship with against Rey Mysterio many months ago. Knight with the kick, and Gunther with a kick of his own a Knight. He's setting him up here for something right on the ropes. Oh, looking to choke him on that top rope. Oh, Knight won't be able to trash talk now. That injured throat. Gunther now going to the top rope. This was not successful for Knight previously in this match, and he hits that diving splash. Oh my God, that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. We've got a new Intercontinental Champion, and his name is Gunther. Gunther wins back the Intercontinental Championship, proving that Knight cannot pin him. He did not do so at Backlash. He won that match by countout. Gunther proves tonight, when it's even playing field, he can win whenever it matters most. An amazing match between these two, and I still feel the feud is far from over. Feels like we're going to need a Stiparooski at the Payback pay-per-view. Very fun match between those two. The gold is back in Gunther's grasp. All right, we can simulate this show. We don't give a fuck about Raw. We don't give a fuck about NXT. We had an amazing main event. That really saved this show. We also made $170,000. Not bad, not bad. Okay. NXT's winning. I thought it was Raw for some reason. Well, still fuck Raw. Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, what was that stunt you just pulled? It had to be done. You would have done the same in my position, exactly. Fuck you, Raw. Jimmy Uso says, I've had enough of this crap. Working at SmackDown has been a complete joke. The only way to convince me to stay is with a $100,000 bonus. What the fuck? I mean, should we pay him what he wants? What the fuck he is? I don't get it. Oh my God, I was going to keep him off the show again until the pay-per-view. I mean, I kind of have to keep him for the sake of the storyline. Fuck, we're going to have to pay him what he wants. Oh my God. Fine, dude. I don't want you leaving SmackDown. Fuck. I can't believe we just paid Jimmy Uso $100,000. John Cena says, you don't seem to realize this Regal... just for the storyline, by the way. We need to keep Jimmy Uso for the sake of the storyline with Solo and Roman, and then after that we can fucking get rid of him. John Cena said, I want to make my mark in a promo during tonight's show. Yeah, we could do that. Promised John Cena a promo appearance. Is that the same thing as calling someone out, though? I mean, I would assume so. We'll just assume it is. Well, let's clear this for a second. Does it change if I say... Okay, no, I think it's the same fucking thing. I mean, hopefully this satisfies what he wants. It's still technically a promo, so I don't see that. I was gonna do that anyway, actually. All right. We'll have Seth Rollins, who's not happy with John Cena, calling out. Let's do this. Okay, we'll have John Cena call out Shawn. I was going to move that to the main event, or the closer to the main event, but we can have Seth then call out John, because he's not happy with him about costing him that win. Because it will be a triple threat of the pay-per-view. Becky Lynch will call out Tiffany Stratton. We'll do the first Roxanne and Rhea match tonight. Alright, with interference from Cora Jade. Boom. Let's see. CM Punk will battle Bronson Reed. Interference from Finn Balor, of course. Boom. So we still have... Oh, I was going to do a backstage brawl as well tonight between Roman and Solo. Like, they interact and they end up going to war. We'll probably end up watching that match. All right, what do we have left? Jimmy Uso, who I just paid a fucking $100,000 bonus to, which is ridiculous. I say we do a tag team match tonight before... Yeah, we've already done Gunther and Dragon Lee, so let's do a tag team match. Let's do LA Knight and Dragon Lee versus Gunther and MVP. That can lead to MVP and Dragon Lee, by the way, like next week on the show. All right. I like that. This is our show for next week. Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez, one-on-one. Cora Jade getting involved. John Cena calls out Shawn Michaels. Becky Lynch calls out Tiffany Stratton. Seth Rollins calls out John Cena before the Triple Threat Championship match at the pay-per-view. LA Knight and Dragon Lee team up to take on Gunther and MVP. CM Punk versus Bronson Reed one-on-one, with Finn Balor getting involved in a backstage brawl between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. As far as power cards. Fixed match option is always great. I'm going to actually buy that. That's always good to have just in case. I don't have any, like, making sure people don't get hurt cards, but we'll do that with Gunther and Knight. Hopefully neither of them get hurt, specifically Knight. All right, but that's our show for next week. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. New episode coming up on Sunday, I believe the day after the Royal Rumble, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that will be our, I think, the pay-per-view episode, actually. Well, no, it's going to be this episode, so it's the go-home show next week, and then the pay-per-view. We'll be watching the Payback pay-per-view next Wednesday here on the channel. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'm Graham G.S. Matthews. Have an awesome one, and I'll catch your ass down the road.